Yeah, where it's highlighter.
I washed them twice.
Yeah. Open your fingers. There's no concentration, it's light, so it's not like you've got heavy bits. Have you got any dry skin on your fingers?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's more obvious. So if you've got any dry skin areas, that's why it's hard to get. If you've got any dry skin, it doesn't help infection control, let's put it that way. Okay.
Right, where's Karen?
Yeah. All right. Very good.
Not bad, not bad.
Okay. Okay, it looks all pretty even. Let's check it. See, there's a bit more there. Oh, yes, it's in there. That's where I have trouble too. If you've got any dry bits, here's your fingernails. Oh, yeah. See where it's collected around your fingers?
Yeah.
Okay, very good. And over? Okay, very good. So your problem here is mainly around your fingernails, I'd say.
Oh my god.
It does work quite well, doesn't it? I'm actually quite impressed. And round your, see where your ring is? There's a little bit there. Okay, turn your hands over. Cool. Otherwise, generally very good. Not too bad. You haven't got any concentrations around your finger. And turn your hands over. Actually pretty good. Well done. There's a little bit of concentration there, but only slightly. Oh, that finger. Yeah. Mine, I've got a lot of dry skin, so that would be where mine would be concentrated. Otherwise, very good. Anybody else want to have the light on their
Only
own?
too nice to me.
Looks pretty good so far. Turn your hands over. There's a, oh, no, open, speed that. Yeah, there's a little bit there, but that's the main bit. Well done. Well done. How about you, Zara? It is Zara, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Yes, as you know, I'm not very good with names. And turn your hands over.
Oh yeah,
A little
my
bit there.
nails.
When it's obvious, it's really obvious, isn't it?
It is.
But that's the only one that I could see. Right, so your turn. Oh, wow. Very good. Turn your hands over. I can't see any on your hands.
Oh, good. I'm going to stick up my nose there.
Yeah, well done. Oh, you did. Okay. Oh my goodness. So that'll be your area just to be more aware of. Yeah.
I just went round there too.
Yeah, I know. It's annoying, isn't it? Turn your hands over. Otherwise, it's mainly around your nails, and I think that's where most people
can
have
tell.
those issues with.
For mine, okay.
Okay. Is it on the tips of your fingers, or is that just the torch? No, I think that's probably just the torch. Now turn your hands over and just see in the creases. No, I think that's mostly the light. Oh no, you have got a bit in your finger there. Otherwise, very good. Anybody else, or is that it? I think that's it. Okay, nearly finished. As my computer is gone on strike, we'll just click over your handouts. So all we've got now is quickly go through the quiz, and then we're finished. Unless you've got any questions, absolutely, I'll do my best to answer them. So I'll do what I did before, and I'll just go through and read them one at a time. How many moments of hand hygiene are there?
Want us to answer that, or are we just writing them down?
If you wouldn't mind writing them down, because I'm going to use this as my evaluation. Yeah. So your choices are, oh sorry, I didn't say that the first time, 2, 10, 5 or 7. And I just realised I had no information in the talk about the DHB policy for how long you can leave a cannula in. So, yeah. So the question is, what is the DHB policy for length of time that a cannula is in? Once you've answered it, then I'll let you know. Sorry. When I do my critique, I'll be making sure that I include these little things. Just let me know when you're done, and I'll give you a wee bit of information on me, which I should have given you before. So apologies for that. We'll do a better questionnaire. One or the other. Okay, all done? Okay. So basically the policy, and just correct me if I'm wrong, Angie, is that can stay in as long as it's clinically indicated. So your site needs to be healthy, as long as it's being used and it works. So if you can flush it, and the IV dressing is nice and clean, no blood, they're actually needing it, and there is a clinical indication for it, you can leave it in basically as long as it's required. But the dressing does have to be checked, the site needs to be looked at. If you had a VIP of 1 or more, you need to consider it whether it should be coming out. Certainly if it's 2, it needs to come out anyway. And if the doctor says leave it in anyway, you need to have serious concerns about that. So that's when you need to advocate for your patient. Okay. Third question. VIP, what does it stand for?
Visual fusion virus.
Well done. But if you could write it down, please, that'd be really great.
Oh,
yes!
Thank you.
I take that one.
That's okay, not a problem.
If anyone get that one wrong, it wasn't my piece.
Any bonus question?
No, that's it. Okay, next question, since you've already got the answer. What are at least 3 other strategies that you can utilise to help prevent IV-related infection? Okay, you've had enough information for that one. Actually, we don't need the lights dim now, so for the next question, Georgie, would you mind putting the lights on? You might be able to read that handout then. Oh yeah, that's better. Oh God, that is bright, isn't it? Okay. All good? Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to read the examples on the left, one at a time, and you can tell me whether it's first, second, third, fourth or fifth moment of hand hygiene. If you refer to your poster, then you might be able to read it. Okay. We'll see how we can do. I'll have to make this question a bit clearer, obviously. Moving a patient's table. You might want to describe the hand, and rather than rendering the number, just describe whether it fits into environment, patient contact, and word it that way. I'll get the gist. So a patient's table. What moment of hand hygiene is that? Rather than write a number. All good? After taking a patient's temperature. So if you just describe the moment rather than the number. Quite a few things I can critique there, so it's not necessarily a bad thing, well not for me anyway. Okay, nearly finished guys. I thought it'd be about half an hour. Before giving an IV drug. All good? Good. Before moving a patient in bed. Okay, last one. after emptying an IDC bag.
Yeah, and then when your patient goes into nadir sepsis, or, they call you up and say, short breath, oh, you should go to the hospital and get that checked out. Meanwhile, you'll be out on the golf
Okay, that
course.
is the end, unless you've got any questions, which I'm happy to try and answer, depending on what you want to know. It's alright if you don't, but if you have got any, I will try and answer. No? Oh, you're still writing, beg your pardon. Or some of you. There is a feedback form. It'd be really great if you fill it in. If you can't do it right now, if you could leave it for me in the quiet room, it'd be great. Today would be good, but if you can't do it today, then I do understand. Oh, I might just turn that off while I get the chance. Now I can't turn it off. Damn. This is where I get everything with it. I will thank you for your patience. I do appreciate it.
Teena.
And my tutor in Christchurch will appreciate it too when I manage to finish my assignment.
You did a good job.
Thank you.